Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XDC. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XDC. I'm going to start with this. XDC Network welcomes Cresite Web3 following launch of world's first faith-based token. And why did they choose XDC? It's focusing on new technologies and methodologies for positive social impact, according to its white paper. We are concerned about sustainability. XDC's near zero gas fees, high transaction speeds, and efforts to ensure a carbon neutral environment mean that XDC is among the world's most competitive and energy efficient blockchain ecosystems. That's why they chose XDC. India's central bank partners with 5 banks for retail CBDC pilots. ICICI Bank. Internationally, the major letter of credit blockchain solution is Contour, with at least 19 banks involved, including HSBC, Standard Chartered, BNP Paribas, and ING. And I believe we're invested in XDC in its infancy. I don't think things even got started yet. But we've seen an awful lot of growth through this entire bear market. Xinfin official has added Doug Brooks as their special advisor on digital currencies and tokenization on XDC network. Doug, former global business development director at De La Rue, will use his expertise as he focuses on enterprise-grade asset tokenization and CBDC solutions. And they're hiring as well. Crypto right now looks like it's falling apart after what happened with FTX, but all the ISO coins have non-stop growing, still growing, hiring, advancing into the future. XDC, navigating the digital trade landscape. Now, trade has not gone fully digital yet. ISO is right around the corner. It's in March of 2023. I believe XDC should move up in value moving into ISO 222. It's not really going to skyrocket though until trade is fully digitized and XDC is moving all of that money inside of the trade industry. XDC, Lloyds Bank, has completed the UK's first transaction utilizing a digital promissory note purchase. Lloyds Bank developed the digital promissory note, a solution that works within contract law and utilizes the ITFA worldwide DDoC specifications. And they're just getting started with this. That's why I said we're early in XDC. But the price can turn around very fast. I believe once Ripple wins the lawsuit against the SEC, all of these ISO coins are going to start moving up in value very fast. If you've done your research, you don't care for the noise in the markets. When the largest players like BlackRock, JP Morgan, R3, UN, ISO, World Economic Forum, Hyperledger, INATBA, etc., are all on the same initiative, these small hiccups don't mean shit. And right now, people are like, I'm leaving crypto and I'm never coming back. What, you're going to leave at a loss and never look back because of what happened with FTX? And people think that all of crypto is volatile right now. I believe we're investing in ISO coins that are very undervalued right now. And we're still very early on these cryptocurrencies. Regulations are coming because of what happened with FTX. When those regulations come, most of the meme coins are going to disappear. And the thing is, that money has to flow into somewhere. Where do you think people are going to move their money? Into utility driven cryptos. She finally says it. Aside from Bitcoin, almost every other crypto is a security. This is why the SEC versus Ripple case is so important. Like I was saying, Ripple needs to win this lawsuit with the SEC. That's going to send shockwaves through the entire crypto space. XDC will move up on that news as well. But once those regulations come down, the crypto space is going to look a lot different moving forward. Utility is the lifeblood of crypto ecosystem. Without it, there's only speculation. 99% cannot solve shit. And that's what it comes down to. We're invested in XDC because we know it's going to be tied to all of the trade throughout the entire world at some point. We know it's also going to be tied to CBDCs and that new financial system. XDC is going to be a high valued stablecoin at some point. Wait and see. Decent because they took XDC seriously way more quickly. Love their wallet app a ton, and that's a great place to store your XDC is on Decent. You should not be holding your crypto on exchanges. Whenever something happens and people lose money, the first thing they say is, I can't believe I lost all my money inside of crypto. Well, where did you store your crypto? Well, I was keeping it on an exchange. Well, that's most likely why you lost all of your money. That's why you got to play it safe. Get your crypto off exchanges, not your keys, not your crypto. I say it all the time. Take a look at the power usage for Visa systems. Anyhow, modern society would still need a mechanism for trade and payments. England can't send the US X amount of physical gold or silver because of cost and time. Crypto fixes that. The honest ones, at least, like XRP, XDC. And the X coins are going to handle the entire world's money. QNT is going to hold the system together. It's an operating system. Algo, I believe, is going to run security. IOTA will most likely be more driven towards machine-to-machine payments and micropayments, things like that. But the first movers in ISO, I believe, are going to be XRP, XLM, and XDC. XDC will not hit its full value, though, until trade is fully digital. Remember that XDC has been purpose-built to be one of the most regulated compliant tokens for global trade, finance, and asset tokenization. And tokenization is going to also play a factor in the price of XDC in the future. But we're still very early. Inspired by the real world, MetaBlock's goal was to build a digital world that would become your go-to for virtual meetings, conferences, and concerts. What kind of events would you like to see in the metaverse? Now, MetaBlocks is going mainstream. I've seen commercials for MetaBlocks on TV. It reminds me of XDC all the time. Moving forward, though, the metaverse is going to be tied to real estate. You'll be able to do virtual tours of houses before you buy a house. You'll be able to buy a house in the metaverse at some point, and I'm sure, because look at how fast technology is advancing. Gas fees. This one is a little embarrassing. And again, we always know that XDC is way better than Ethereum. Cheaper, faster, greener. And then it all comes down to this. And we know the BIS, the IMF, the World Economic Forum is all tied to these cryptocurrencies. Everybody always tells me, you talk about ISO coins, but you don't tell people the dark side of it. They're tied to the World Economic Forum. But I've made multiple videos on it. I tell you what their whole agenda is. It's all about the Great Reset and the New World Order. But continue holding these cryptos. That's how you enrich yourself when a CBDC comes. If they're coming no matter what, and we can't do anything about it, at least we could all become rich off of these cryptocurrencies. XDC will give you generational wealth in the future. Continue stacking at these cheap prices while you still can. These prices are not going to be here forever. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.